Iceland is a land of natural wonders, from its awe-inspiring glaciers and geysers to its dramatic waterfalls and volcanic landscapes. It's a place that attracts millions of tourists every year, but with its unique culture and fragile ecosystem, it's also a place where it's easy to make mistakes as a tourist. And in this video we're going to show you 10 things not to do as a tourist in Iceland, just to make the most out of your trip and enjoy it just as much as we did, because we honestly had the best times of our life. It is going to be the journey of a dream. You'll love it. So let's kick off the list of 10 things not to do with number 1, don't bring an umbrella. You don't need it, there's too much wind, and even if there's a little bit of rain, it won't rain that long, because the saying is that Icelandic weather will change every 15 minutes. It could be wise to bring like a rain suit to cover you up. An umbrella with that wind is not really handy, right? And if you're lucky, you won't get that much rain, because on our trip we didn't even have that much rain. It was okay. We had a few drops in the beginning, then a few really sunny days, then a little bit of snow. You can just expect it all on Iceland. Number 2, very important, don't let the cold weather prevent you from going to a hot spring or a pool, like the Blue Lagoon or the Sky Lagoon, but you also have those natural pools which are amazing. So make sure, and this is the not to do, make sure to bring a swimsuit, because you do want to visit one of those pools. Never think it's too cold, I can't go in. The water is so warm because of the natural heat from the volcanic activity. It is amazing, you'll love it. Number 3 is, when we're talking about those natural hot springs and pools and geysers everywhere, don't throw in coins. Some people think it's good luck to throw in a coin and then make a wish. Don't do that in Iceland. It is so bad for nature there, the whole ecosystem. Just don't do it. Be respectful. Don't throw in any coins at the geysers or the hot springs or whatever you'll encounter. Number 4 is also a thing concerning the ecosystem and the respect for that, is don't walk on the moss. You'll see those black rocks with those really vibrant green moss all over it, everywhere in Iceland, and it looks so cuddly, it looks so soft, and it makes you want to like touch it or walk on it. Don't, because if you walk on the moss, it will die. There are a few spots in Iceland where there are like little walks where you can walk through the moss, because there's a path, like if you type it in on Google Maps, there's this green mossy walk. It's somewhere a little bit further than Vik, like 20 minutes from Vik, and there you can really get up close and personal with the moss. So do that and don't walk on it. Number 5, and this is a really important one if you ask me, don't book a tour guide. Like, you can book a tour guide, but don't book a tour on a bus with loads of people that has a set program for the day. Rent a car, and if you like to get a tour guide, get your personal tour guide. Of course you have to pay money for it, but it is so easy to drive around in Iceland. There are not that many roads. Google Maps is your friend, and you get to stop wherever you want and how long you want. There are so many beautiful waterfalls in the south of Iceland, and you drive and then 10 minutes later there's another one and you want to stop there as well. And if you have those planned tours, then you can't stop everywhere that you want, and you can't stay as long as you want, or you can't maybe like go around the corner and see what beauty lies there. And that is the fun about Iceland and driving around yourself, is that you get to discover it and do whatever you feel and whatever you encounter along the way. Because believe me, Iceland is not a country where you have to drive for hours to get to the next beautiful stop that you want to see. No, it's like stop next to stop next to stop. It is all there, packed in that whole route. So you don't want to have that, like to have to skip or be in a bus and drive past those beautiful things that you see, like, oh, I wish I could have stopped there. No, you don't want to do that. And you also want to have the time on your hands. Like, we went to Vik, and we had the time, because we were with our own car, we had the time to visit the lava show there, which was amazing. And we heard a lot of people talking about that they didn't get to visit because their tour group wasn't stopping there and didn't have enough time, or things like that. So please book your own car and drive around. It's super easy. You won't get lost. Talking about driving, this is number 6 on the list of things not to do. Talking about driving, don't go off-road. There are specific roads where you're not allowed to drive if you don't have a proper vehicle. If you have a 4-wheel drive, then you're allowed to go on all the roads that you see, even though You might not be allowed to do that when it's wintertime. You have to check there's a website where you can check if the roads are open or not. But if you have a 4-wheel drive, it'll be easier. But like we had a small car because we were also trying to keep a little bit of a budget, then don't go off-road. Some roads, they might be gravel roads, which is fine, but don't go to the really, really off-road parts of the country. And you will see the signs of the road, they have the names of the road. And don't go there because your car is not allowed to go there. If you damage it, you will have to pay it. Number 7, and this is a very important one as well. Don't play with the waves or in the waves or in the surf at Reykjavik Black Beach. That's the black sand beach that you've seen on pictures probably when you're preparing this trip. It is beautiful, it's gorgeous, it has all of those basalt columns there as well. It is spectacular, but don't play in the waves. It is very, very dangerous. There have been some accidents there. People have died in the waves because they are what they call killer waves and surprise waves. Like they really sneak up on you and you might not be aware that they are coming from with that much power and stuff. So be aware of the waves at Reykjavik Black Sand Beach. Number 8. Probably you'll go to a supermarket to get some food for in the car because that's also handy, right? If you're driving around in a car, you want to have some food and stuff in the car. Don't buy bottled water. It is not necessary. Iceland has the best water everywhere. Also in the hotels and stuff. You know, there are countries where you can't drink out of a tap in a hotel. Here you can drink everywhere. It is beautiful. Even if you're doing a glacier walk or you're walking near a glacier, there's little streams of water there. They are so pure. You can just drink out of the little springs there. Or just buy one bottle so you can refill it at your hotel and put it in the car and take it along with you, because definitely drink the water out of the tap. Number 9. Don't take out cash. It is not necessary. You can pay by card everywhere on Iceland. Of course it's handy if you have a few notes in your pocket, but we never spent any cash. We had taken out some cash and we had it all left over in our wallet, so we just had to spend it at the airport on the way back. But definitely pay by card, you'll be fine. Number 10, and there will be a number 11 bonus tip, so stick around for that as well, by the way. Number 10 is you don't have to tip at a restaurant because the price of the wages is included in the price of the food. That is also why the price of the food is quite high. So be prepared to pay a bit for your food because it's not super cheap. It is difficult to find a really nice budget spot, but the quality of the food is amazing and the service as well. So you don't need to tip, so be aware of that. Of course you can tip if you really love the food, but it's not necessary for the wages of the staff. And if you're looking for some really good food tips for your trip to Iceland, then check out the video that we made on the best food to have in Iceland. We did a full circle road trip, and for all the stops that we made, we'll show you the best restaurants, the best food to have, some unique spots and some really good quality food as well. I promised a little bonus tip, and it's already a little bit included in one of the previous tips, but tip 11, don't just stay in the Reykjavik area. Reykjavik is really nice and you'll love spending some time there. And from Reykjavik you can easily go to the Golden Circle, easily go to some waterfalls. So don't only stay in Reykjavik. Don't book your hotel in Reykjavik for the whole trip. Book a few hotels along the southwest, or maybe even if you have the time, a full circle. Because there is so much more to explore than just the Golden Circle and the waterfalls in the south. So check out our vlogs. We did a full circle. Our vlogs will show you the best spots, like some canyons in the north and some really awesome geothermal areas there. Check out those videos. We also have a best hotel video in our Iceland playlist, and you might want to check that out as well, because we really found some unique spots and budget-wise also some really nice hotels along our route on the full circle that we made. Right? For now, if you have any other tips on things not to do for tourists, then pop them down in the comment section of this video. And like I said, check out our playlist on Iceland and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, because we'll be bringing you food and travel tips from all over the world. We have you covered. Right here on STUFR, we have you covered. So thanks for subscribing and thanks for watching this video. And we hope you enjoyed it and got some nice tips out of it. Bye.